Hi guys, Gretchen with Urban Healing here. It's another unseasonably warm day in October here in the Midwest. Like all my tropicals are still out. Some yarrow for later. Lemongrass, the turmerics, the ginger, bay, lime tree, everybody. Our poor little lettuces, they're not doing all that great. They prefer the colder weather, and here it is October 10th, and I think the high today is supposed to be 80 something degrees, which is not normal for the Midwest, St. Louis area specifically this time of year. So, climate change. Anyway, welcome. I hope everybody is doing awesome today. Again, I'm Gretchen with Urban Healing. I'm here to talk to you today. We're going to start our Karuna Ki Reiki. Because I did finally get my first Usui Reiki, Ryoho Reiki master teacher certified. So the next logical step is Karuna Ki Reiki. Who can do Karuna Ki Reiki? Anybody who has been attuned to the Usui Reiki. Sorry, I'm going to put my sunglasses on. My little blue eyes don't protect me from anything. So Karuna Ki Reiki is a compassion Reiki. People who have been attuned to the master symbols and who have worked with the Usui Ryoho Reiki system for at least 6 months. And it doesn't have to be on a client. It can be on your home, on yourself, on inanimate objects, on tinctures you make, on crystals that you use. Yeah, you should definitely attune your crystals to Reiki, and we'll get more into the crystal Reiki healing in the next video. I think I'll do that before we start with the Reiki symbols, with the Karuna Ki Reiki symbols. There are a total of 12 symbols in Karuna Ki Reiki. There are 8 symbols and 4 master symbols. Karuna Ki Reiki is more of a connection between above and below. It keeps you grounded to the earth and connected to the gods at the same time. It's a compassion Reiki. In Sanskrit, Karuna means to take action or to diminish suffering. Now, of course, at first you want to use the new symbols on yourself and complete some of that healing that may need a more cellular or spiritual level healing than you could get with the Usui Reiki. Karuna Ki Reiki is a much more grounding Reiki. It's more grounding than the Raku symbol in Usui. And it will vibe you higher with the gods, the universe, the universal light, healing, life energy, your divine, whatever your divine source is. It will connect you better with that, and your ancestors. The 8 Karuna Ki Reiki symbols are all associated with archangels, and we'll get into those with the individual symbols. The 4 master symbols, they're really cool. And we'll get further into that. Those are not connected to archangels, but they definitely make a huge difference in your Reiki healings. I love to use Karuna Ki and some of my smudgings too, because I feel it brings a better balance. So definitely Reiki your house with these after you've learned them. How it was developed by William Rand. William Rand, he's developed a couple of different new Reiki modalities and gotten them attuned. There was a saying that there used to be a lot of enlightened beings that walked the earth. They knew that the sufferings that humans had brought upon ourselves, and usually it's brought upon ourselves. Suffering is generally we usually bring our own suffering to ourselves by refusing to let it go, or holding on to that victim mentality, claiming to something that may have happened in our youth and just like continuing to hold on to that. So Karuna Ki will continue to help with that healing. So these beings, they were familiar with all of the human suffering that we brought upon ourselves. And they would infuse us with these huge higher vibrations of energy, this healing energy, this connectivity, that beautiful compassion energy that Karuna Ki has. We need more compassion for ourselves, because if you can't forgive yourself, how are you going to help others heal themselves? Yeah, it's embarrassing, and yeah, it's hard, and yeah, it's messy, and yes, your middle chakras will just be all kerflubby for a little bit, but it's how it is. Healing's not a nice, clean little floaty, oh, here, da 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 da. I'm just like this perfect yoga angel, or this like this so spiritual healer who walks around peace, love, and happiness all the time. Healing is messy. You're gonna cry, you're gonna lose your shit some days, you're gonna, scream. You're still gonna have all the emotions. You're just going to be able to adjust and say, look, okay, I know I need to release this, and you release it and you learn a better way to handle it. Karuna Ki is highly recommended for people who are struggling with addiction, because it does help a lot with balance. And addiction is generally based in self-medication, which is generally based in a trauma thing. I myself have had my own substance abuse issues, and not just substance abuse, but I have an addictive personality. I can get addicted to exercise, no problem. I can get, but I know this about me, so I also know to watch watch those signs for me as well, which is what Karuna Ki does, is it helps you slow down, it helps you center, it helps you be compassionate with yourself, it helps you to take action to diminish your suffering, which will make you a much better healer, and it will help you to take action to diminish your client's suffering. So the whole way around, Karuna Ki is just an amazing modality to continue to add if you're going to continue down the holistic healing path. We'll get, like I said, we'll get more into the archangels that are associated with each symbol. The first symbol we're going to begin with is going to be Om. So do look for that video. I will have that video out this week. I'm also working on my California Poppy video and a first child's good night video to help them get the wiggles out and get a great night's sleep. So it's going to be a busy video week. I do apologize if you're on my subscribers list and you get hit with all of these. But I do look forward to seeing you on the next Karuna Ki, the Om video. And Om is 3 syllables. It's spelled O-M, so it just looks like it should be Om. But it's and you always want to try to get that vibration between your lips. And we'll get further into why that's important. So until next time, this is Gretchen from Urban Healing. Namaste.